Hey everybody, welcome back. This is really not the video I want to be making right now, but a lot has happened in the last week, and I need to get it out there. So um, I hope all of you my American friends had a happy Thanksgiving. Mine was okay. The food was good and everything, but um, what's not so good is the aftermath. And to be honest, I'm pretty scared. Um, on Thanksgiving Day, um, it was myself, my mom, my brother, my two sons, and then my younger son's dad, who I have a pretty decent relationship with. And the six of us had a nice dinner and conversation. And it came out that my son's dad wasn't feeling real well and had a fever. And initially, I was a little put off by it, but I didn't think a whole lot of it at the time. A couple of days ago, I my mom I ended up finding out from my mom that she knew that he wasn't feeling well. She knew he had a fever, and she told him that it was still okay for him to come over, and she did not tell me. She intentionally did not tell me, and I know the reason that she did this is because she wanted everybody together for Thanksgiving. Um, it was kind of a selfish move, if I'm going to be honest. Anyway, so fast forward to yesterday, and periodically I'd been checking in with him just to see how he's feeling, and he's still feeling like crap, um, not good, been sick in bed. So yesterday it comes out that he got a COVID test, um, and he was waiting on the results. Both he and our son got tested. Today those results came in. My son tested negative, thank God, but his dad tested positive. And I can't even begin to tell you the emotions that I'm going through right now, because I've been pretty diligent about wearing a mask and trying to stay away from people who are sick. And, I've gotten my vaccines, I'm fully vaccinated, and to have been deceived and exposed um, to COVID by, essentially my mom. I love her. She's a nurse. She's been a registered nurse for over 20 years. She is watching people die of COVID, and she still put everyone's health at risk by not telling me and that there was a sick person potentially coming to dinner, by just allowing us all to be exposed. I'm angry with her right now, very angry. So sorry. I can't even tell you, a person that you love and should be able to trust would deceive you with something so important. I should have had a right to make that decision for myself. Was I comfortable being around somebody who was a little under the weather, or, would I have preferred not to? And I'm very, in my brother, I don't know if he knew or not, but he's being kind of nonchalant about it right now. And, oh, we've had our vaccines, it's going to be fine. Well, hopefully it will be fine. Hopefully none of us will get sick. Personally, I feel fine. I've got no symptoms. I mean, no reason to think that I'm sick. In fact, I'm a very, very good immune system, so I rarely get sick with anything more than a cold. But, if you've watched the news, you've seen what's happening. And I'm not here to preach about vaccines or anything like that. But my personal right to feel safe and protected amongst my family, and to think that I should be able to trust them, to not put me in this situation that I am currently in. So I'm absolutely terrified. Um, like I said, thank God my son isn't sick. I don't know if I could ever live with his, dad knowing that, if something ever happened to him. I don't think I could ever forgive something like that because they are not vaccinated, and there's a lot of personal opinions that go into my thoughts on that, but I don't want to really get into that too much. I'm sorry. Because at the end of the day, politics aside and, political agendas aside, it's a public health crisis. People should be wearing masks. They should be social distancing. And they should damn well be revealing, if they're not feeling well to those that, could be a risk. And, I know masks are uncomfortable, believe me, because I did have to go to work today. I made sure to wear a mask and I kept it on for 10 hours. It wasn't comfortable. I didn't like it. I can only imagine how doctors and nurses feel wearing these, for day in and day out. It wasn't comfortable for me. But, be damned if I'm going to cause any more exposures. The particular county that we're in is in crisis mode right now. Hospitals all around the state are full. ERs are full. I mean, it's a crisis. And I'm just so scared right now. I feel like because I'm vaccinated, I'm very healthy. I have no other health conditions that, it shouldn't be an issue for me. I shouldn't, get sick. I shouldn't have any problems. But that's not a guarantee. And the other thing is, if you're watching this and you followed my journey, my husband's incarcerated. And right now, I'm going to tell you I'm terrified. What am I going to tell him? How am I going to tell him? Because there's nothing he can do. Absolutely nothing that he can do to be here for me. He can't hold me. He can't be here to protect me. And I know he'll feel helpless. And he'll be scared for me. And that's, one part of this journey. Is I don't like to share the hard stuff. That I'm scared or that I've been, put in a situation where I've been exposed because I don't want to worry him, but I also don't want to lie, and not be truthful. So, I'm just scared of their reaction to when I have to tell them, yeah, I was exposed. So, my current plan with this whole situation is I did reach out to one of my supervisors at work this evening and explain what was going on. And I said, my exposure was a week ago. I had no symptoms, but, I don't know if you want me to come into work based on that. And she said, no, I think that would, she said, based on that it was a week ago, you don't have symptoms, that you can come in. Please wear a mask. So that's my current plan right now, unless I would hear differently from the health department. That's all I can do right now. But you can't tell. You can maybe tell by my voice, but I'm just kind of shaking. So I'm scared. So I hope the rest of you out there are staying happy, staying healthy. Hope you have a good holiday season coming up, and please be safe, be careful, do your best to stay healthy, and if you're sick, stay home. I need to say that in that way, but please do. I hope that you all have a great rest of your evening. Thank you for bearing with me while I just kind of get this off my chest, and I hope to have a more upbeat video next time. But thank you for watching. Please make sure that you subscribe. Go ahead and click the bell icon to be notified of new videos. And make sure you give me a thumbs up.